Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Pelicans hosting the Spurs. And the Pelicans are 2-point home favorites. The over-under is at 237. The Spurs are plus 114 on the money line, and the Pelicans are minus 135. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They've played each other twice this year and split. The home team won both games. The Spurs 121-116. And the Pelicans 114-96. Lineups for this game are supposed to be Paul, Fox, Fossil, Barnes, and Biyombo. And then for the Pelicans, McCollum, Murphy, Zion, Olnick, and Missy. Lineups have not been confirmed. That's just who's supposed to be there. And I saw something that was a little bit ridiculous today, that they said now the Spurs are going to be tanking to try to get a flag. And with how terrible the Hornets, the Pelicans, the Wizards, and there's one more team that I'm forgetting, have been, and the Jazz, that was the other team. With how terrible those teams have been, there's no way that any of those teams are going to win enough games to put the Spurs in real contention there. So we'll see how the Spurs end up finishing, but I think it won't be top. I don't think it'll be top 8 in the draft. But the ping pong balls bounce the way the ping pong balls bounce. Head to head, the Pelicans are 8-2 against the Spurs in their last 10. The home team's on a 2-game winning streak. The home team is 5-5. The favorite is 8-2 against the spread. The favorite is 9-1 on the money line. The over/under is 5-5, and the under at 237 is 6-3-1. One game actually hit 237. The Spurs are 3-7 in their last 10, 3-7 against the spread, and the under is 5-4-1. They're 1-3 in their last 4. The game they won, they covered. 219, 229, 235, and then 210 points. 13-point loss to the Celtics, 11-point win over the Suns. That was the game they covered. 15-point loss to the Pistons, and then a 18-point loss to the Pelicans. The Pelicans are 2-8 in their last 10, 4-5-1 against the spread. The over is 6-4. The under is hit in their last 2. They're 2-2 in their last 4. The games they won, they covered. 230, 273, 214, and then 210. 8-point loss to the Kings, 7-point win over the Kings, 8-point loss to the Mavericks, and then an 18-point win over the Spurs. And for those people who aren't really following the standings, I think the Wizards have 9 wins on the year, so they're the only team so far that doesn't have double-digit wins. And then the Pelicans, the Hornets, and the Jazz all have 13 or 14 wins. They're all kind of tallied in there. And if you're Cooper Flagg, I know they said that he was thinking about going back to college. I mean, it would be laughable if he did that because he didn't want to go to any one of those 4 teams, but he's already making the most money with NIL and college basketball, but it's not NBA money. I'm going to take the Pelicans on the money line. I'll take the Pelicans laying the points. I'm going under. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.